Which I always... Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today, I am always excited when I go to Indiegogo. I've only done this one other time in this series and it looked like a giant, massive scam. I don't typically visit Indiegogo. So if you're not familiar with all the different crowdfunding sites, Indiegogo is different because even if you don't reach your funding goal, you still get the money. So let's build the Mergen Forest, which has raised 30 euros. If they stop at 85 euros, they get 85 euros, at least, unless they've changed stuff. So we're checking out the Gamenite, the video game console for tabletop games. Wow, I love the redundancy here. Video game console for tabletop games. I also love how they didn't zoom in. They were like, we really want this massive black thing. You don't want to see the details of the console you're buying. You want blackness. The only reason I'm covering this, the only reason I know about this is because I've seen them advertise it quite a lot on Facebook. This is from Rec Box Inc. 64 backers have almost brought this to life. Halfway there, they need $25,000 and 15 days left to go. As always, when we go into the project, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Convince me. Let's go. Game night tonight. Oh, a little acapella. Love it. Oh, yeah. Let's see what games we got here. Of course, when I come to every game night, I bring Chutes and Ladders, Monopoly, Chess and Checkers. Is that... I'm pretty sure that's that 6-player game from, what is it? That's that Crown game. That's actually a really good game and a pile of... And then Fire Tower. And that's a puzzle. Get the hell out of here. Mastermind. Okay. That tells me a lot of what I need to know right now. That pile of games tells me. Looks like an Android TV box. Yes. Yes, it does. And I've looked, and I don't want to bury the lead here, but I've read some of the comments on Facebook from people, and this is probably not going to go well. I'm just... Don't get your hopes up. Even though I imagine...
Poker's more late in the game. Yes.
Wait. Did you say poker is a late night game? I haven't played it. So I'm down. What?
Poker's more late in the game.
I haven't played poker. I'm down. What? Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a joke.
Yes.
What's going on here?
It's game night.
Yeah, I brought my Chutes and Ladder and Splendor. I thought we were playing games tonight.
Hi, I'm Hunted, and I lead user experience for the Game Night.
And I'm Weston, and I lead console development.
We created the Game Night because we wanted to make it easy for people to connect with
Whoa,
friends and
chess
family through games.
on a
Not
screen?
only does our console make it simple to get Game Night started, but it also expands the possibilities for how games can be played.
The Game Night is a gaming console where the controller is your phone. It's specifically designed for tabletop style games.
Okay,
We think the phone makes the perfect controller because each game has a different
that's cool. I'm pretty sure I've seen other things that do that before, though. So we're not to the innovative part yet. Terrible writing and acting, yes.
interface
I would
to
agree.
interact with and different information to display. And with our system, your phone connects directly to the console through local Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, allowing a zero latency experience. Our system software is based on Linux, which makes it
What game
easy
is
for
that?
developers to port their games. We
Oh.
want to accommodate independent developers on our marketplace, as well as host mainstream titles.
So here's what this is pretty much going to boil down to. What games do you have? And based on the fact that I haven't seen them spotlighting any of the games that they have, I'm going to guess it's Butkus. Howdy,
For this
Huckleberry.
concept, we took time to understand the people we made the Game Night for. From our research, we learned that many people are just like us. They wish that they could play board games more often. Also, people enjoy the possibilities that technology brings to these games when playing online, but it's more important to play in person with friends. And finally, everybody's obsessed with playing new games. So our priority in developing the Game Night is delivering a console that lets you play more often, play the games that you love in ways you've never before, and try new games with little effort.
We built version 1 of our console
I love how they're talking about trying new games, and they've showcased chess and poker. Like, what?
and we're ready to ship to our alpha players. We have several games on the console already, while others
Oh, and then this one, which looks like a memory game?
are in
Ish.
development. Right now, we're acquiring partners to grow our marketplace. We're building out the tools that developers need to bring their games to life on our console, and we're designing the final, more cost-effective version of our hardware.
We're raising money in order to fund the manufacturing of that hardware, but we're also doing the project in order to get a group of 100 early adopters that want to play the Game Night in its alpha phase. These early adopters will be incredibly important in shaping the direction of Game Night and will receive unlimited credit in our marketplace to buy games so they can play as many games as possible.
There it is. So they're hoping to get 100 early adopters. And I hate to say this, but most likely 100 suckers.
The Game Night Alpha doesn't feature our final designs, but it will have all the same capabilities as the final model, and you'll receive it within 2 weeks of the end of the campaign.
I will say they are putting a lot of makeup here on this. Like, it's like, maybe I'll throw it. Like, this campaign page, I think, is going to hinge really on whether or not this is going to go well.
You'll also be added to a Discord channel with our team where we'll incorporate your feedback as we work to complete the project later this year. Thanks so much for your interest. Please support us through one of our tiers.
We look forward to delivering on this project and bringing Game Night to your home.
Oh my gosh, who's the winner now?
I got it. Just hit me with that one more time. That was really good.
Oh my gosh, who's the winner now?
I bet it was him. Okay. So, after the video, do I want it? No, I don't. Not really. I'd love to try it. Art to promote the first Game Night game, Jam, where game developers compete to create a two-player game, the theme of decoys and deception in 48 hours using the Game Night's Godot. And you... What? Wait, what is this? This is art to promote the first Game Night game, Jam, where game developers competed to create a two-player game, the theme of decoys. Okay. So cool. That actually sounds pretty cool. Okay, so they had people try and make games, and then they use that game in their thing. Okay. The Game Night is a controllerless gaming console designed for tabletop games. Huckleberry said hardware Kickstarters have a bad record. Yes, they do, and I would be willing to venture that hardware Indiegogos have an even worse record. It's not a bad idea, but it is a bad execution. They should have tried to tie it to something like Board Game Arena. Yes. What if I don't own a phone? Diablo joke. Oh, Diablo Mobile. How does it work? The first mission and priority of the Game Night is to introduce a new way for people to play in-person, easy Game Night setup, two-screen gameplay. There's two screens for playing, a shared screen, like your living room TV, and the mobile device of each player. The shared screen acts like the game board while phones operate. I get it. Fully custom controls for all games, open marketplace, small and portable, tested and fun. Here we go. Glad that I can't click to make that bigger. I love how they don't zoom. I love how they don't zoom in.
Yeah. Well, I should have done the 3 guesses to start off, and it would have been more like 13. Yeah.
Okay. That video could use a little bit more guidance, I think, of what's going on. You want me to put Starfields aside, please? I do love Starfields. I'm digging that a lot. The team here at Recbox Games, we're a small team of passionate people with a lot of programming skill, drive to compete, and around-the-clock work ethic. We have 3 founders who believe in this project and quit our jobs to work on this full-time. We're proud to say we already have a prototype with all the core functionality working, and it's improving every day. Our teams love to play games and make games, while traditional video games are highly convenient, and I bet that's why they're at Indiegogo. Because they still get the $10,000, I'm pretty sure, even if this doesn't fund. Hardware and technical specifications. Okay, if you want to dig into the weeds there. Games. Here we go. We're completely focused on delivering the Game Night just in time for the holidays. Our first version is completely functional and scalable. It has not mentioned how many games or the games yet. With 8 free-to-play feature games. Here are the games we've been working on. Keywords. This is the big one. The first title made for the Game Night, and the one that is close to our hearts, inspired by the best-selling tabletop game in America, Keywords, splits your group. Keywords. I've not heard of that game. Keywords game. Is this it? What is it? What's Keywords? Keywords? Is it my, what am I, well, okay, is it, let's check on Amazon. Let's go check, because I'm just curious. I want to know if this is what this game is. Keywords. Keywords. Nope. No, we're not going to be able to, keywords game. Cool. It's always a good thing when I can't find the game you're talking about. The first title for the game night, the one that's close to our heart, inspired by the best-selling tabletop game in America. The best-selling tabletop... Okay, so it's not the best-selling game. It is a best-selling tabletop game. Looks like Codenames. It kind of does look like Codenames. Splits your group into 2 teams, orange and purple. Each team is assigned a captain, and only the captains know which chest contains swords. Those are the good ones. Which chest contains poisons? Avoid those. On your team's turn, your captain will say a single word as a clue to which chest. Okay, they ripped off. They ripped off code words. Okay, I'm more intrigued now. I love Codenames, so playing Codenames on the TV, cool. This actually gets me more excited about it. Ripped off Codenames. Another title inspired by a popular tabletop game. And is this Splendor? Did you rip off Splendor? First to 15 victory points each turn. You will buy elements or use your elements to craft a potion. They just straight up ripped up Codenames and Splendor, and they even had the balls to put Splendor on the bottom of that pile. Thank you. I love it. I've only gone to Indiegogo twice. And both times, gold, Jerry, gold! They just stole the thing. Okay, hold them. The quintessential poker game without the need for a metal case and velvet table early in development. We hope that a successful idea. Okay. I love it. We got 8 games. Here's 3. 2 are rip-offs and 1's poker. Assuming the other one's chess, because you already showed me that. The Game Night Alpha will not feature final hardware designs, but will have all the technical functionality of the final model with frequent updates released as the software is improved. Each player will have the privilege of playing first, gaining a lifetime pass to all games. So what's the cost? Ooh, design process.
How's it going? My name's Hunter Alberg. I'm an industrial designer, but from certain, mostly a
I hope they rip off some other good games too. It does not autoplay. Great. Please see the offer tiers for so $100. You know, it's not bad. $100 to buy a Codenames Splendor ripoff box with chess and probably some other ripoffs. Like, hey, okay. The Game Night. What's the difference between this one? Oh, that's the early bird. This is the regular price. The Game Night Alpha. Get the current prototype 2 weeks ahead of the campaign. Oh, this is where you get all the games ever or something. Okay. The 310 Game Night Plus. So this is two of them. Okay, and then, free shipping. I do like that. $30 Game Night shirt. Use of funds. The first part of the funds we raise will go to bulk purchase the motherboard consisting of things to stuff to make the things. Timeline. Summer 2022 idea. Fall 2022 working prototype. Okay, we've done the thing. Campaign plus post-campaign development. Risk and challenges. Other ways you can share. Okay. So let's check out the pledge levels. 3 people got this shirt. 1 person got this shirt. 1 person got the Game Night. 13 people got the Alpha. 6 people got this supporter, super supporter. So this is if you really want to help them out. Who really want to support the team, you'll get the chance to have dinner with the team, play the thing, get the perk. Early bird is gone. 30 out of 30. Nice. And that's it's about what we got, right? Is there anything else? Oh, wow, Indiegogo does this too. So they are trending to fund. Good for them. Updates. How to get your payment to process. Many of our supporters have experienced declined transactions. Make sure you are logged in before choosing a reward tier, and that will fix the issue for many. Indiegogo is not very clear about this issue, so we understand the confusion. Payment not going through. I love that my verdict is scam. I don't know if I go scam. I get the college kids vibe. I get like college, hey, we can make this box vibe. That's the vibe I get. Not necessarily a scam. But then again, I see why other people might think scam, considering the only 2 games they showed us were, in fact, direct ripoffs of very popular games. Am I back at the $200 alpha level? Do I get to keep the device? The difference is the prototype and the first release are only cosmetic. Yes, I'm still not clear on what problem you're solving with this. Can you explain? You said you did user research. What pain points are you targeting? Just to start on the same page, games are a category of entertainment. things in entertainment don't solve for a pain point in the way that something like a software as a service product does. Games, especially tabletop games, are something that enriches people's lives and fulfill bits of the hierarchy of needs like belonging and self-actualization, creativity. We conceptualized the game night mostly because we wanted a way to host game nights more often ourselves. That was when Weston, one of the founders, started tinkering on a custom platform for playing digital board games for fun. This is because the platforms that he came across didn't exactly meet his needs for various reasons that we could definitely elaborate on. After that, we did a few game nights with the earliest prototypes of what the game night would be, and it was super fun. It was a different experience, and he started thinking about ways to improve upon that. The other founders, these people, got involved, and it's a snowballed into a whole product. Okay. What are the differences between the Alpha K? I wish you shipped outside of the U.S. We're sorry about that. Been waiting for a console that plays game. Okay. So, final grade on this one. Do I want it? Yes, I do. Morbid curiosity. I don't think I would pay $100 for it, but if this were a gift, I would be excited to make videos about the Soulja Boy console that rips off Splendor and Codenames. Because that's what it reminds me, the Soulja Boy console, where it was just like, they totally just ripped off other games. Can you do it? I don't feel comfortable at that at all. I also don't like the fact that you mentioned very specifically a number. You said 8 games, and then you showed, 3 games? Splendor Ripoff, Codenames, Texas Hold'em, and Chess. What are the other 4 games? I'm going to bank one of them's probably checkers. And I'm going to bank that one of them's probably some stupid little card game, just because you already got all those assets in there. But, man, can you do it? No. I don't feel comfortable with that. I also would love to see just like a zoomed out TikTok video of people using it.
Yeah.
Like, why is this come on, give me another. Yeah. D, I don't want it. I do not think they can make it way expensive, Huckleberry says. Okay, or we can sell you a $50 Android TV box with our logo on it for $200. Yeah, Yogi Bear, that's pretty much what this feels like. And then how much is it? It doesn't seem terrible. $150, but it's without seeing more, like some real zoomed in, you talking gameplay footage without knowing what the other 4 games are. Like, that's so lazy. Like, that's incredibly lazy. There's 8 games, everybody. What are they? Well, here's 3 of them. Like, at least tell us what the other ones are, or tell us what games you're going to rip off. Like, if they were like, yeah, we're going to rip off Ticket to Ride next, we're going to rip off Pandemic, we're going to rip off Zolkin, we're going to rip off, tell me exactly what you're going to rip off. Because if you can rip off, say, 4 or 5 really solid console games, or solid tabletop games, sure. I'm in. But as it stands now, D, yeah, kind of there with Huckleberry. I mean, they have the graphics of like an Atari 2600. That is also a very solid point. Like, those graphics, yeah. Even though this, it doesn't look like a direct ripoff. There's hearts, so it's kind of different. D. But once again, Indiegogo does not disappoint. So let me know what you think about the game night. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check out that Indiegogo link down below. And yeah, let me borrow it after you're done with it. I'd love to give this one a whirl. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.